So Candace Owens, Brigitte Macron, Emmanuel Macron, the Macrons, Brigitte, Macron, Emmanuel, and Candace. It sounds like a new threes company, right? Candace, Brigitte, and Emmanuel. And we all know, I guess, if you've been paying attention, it's one of the bigger stories. Maybe Epstein, there's a lot of stories out there right now. Epstein files, but I'd say Brigitte Macron and Candace Owens is heating up the podcast airwaves. And all I got to say is this, okay? No matter what you think about Brigitte Macron, Candace Owens, Emmanuel, the trippy trio, the new threes company, it's a fascinating story on many levels. For me, longtime writer, Hollywood screenwriter, now YouTube podcaster, before that, reporter, journalist, magazines, newspapers, the web. What I'm saying, and then I started podcasting years ago too. First, and now I'm doing YouTube and Substack, but I'm saying that for me to see a story that's sort of like ill-founded or unfounded, whatever you want to call it, is fascinating to think that Candace Owens, popular here, sure, but everyone in the world knows her name now. Everybody knows Candace Owens. So what I think is more kind of important, central, and fascinating is, do people believe her, or do you believe she believes it? In other words, everyone can say, oh, she's lying, or she's got some evidence, or she's telling the truth, or we could go back and forth. But bottom line to all this is that does Candace Owens really, really believe this? I think that is the most important thing. The most important thing, does she believe it? And if she believes it, that is the sort of crux, that's the crux of it. Does she believe it? Because when you believe something, the whole thing about malice comes into play. The whole thing about intent. And that's, I was watching a couple of the podcasts last night about, these lawyers were discussing if she believes it or not. And there's malice. So if there's an intent to say that Brigitte was born a man, and all these other things, that she's his father, she's saying, Candace Owens is saying that Emmanuel Macron is really his father from birth. It's wild. But the crux of defamation is if you believe these things and there's an intent to damage and have malice. So there you go. So the overriding question for me is, do people believe that Candace Owens believes? And if she does, that could bode well for her. If not, then you're like, this was all a lie, and it was all a way to damage her to make some money, to make some lucrative YouTube video. So what do you think? Give us your thoughts. Give us your feedback. Hope you're enjoying. Hope you're subscribing. See you soon.
Free audio post-production by outphonic.com.